In a beautiful green jungle, there lived a lively monkey named Milo. His home was a tall fig tree by the side of a sparkling river. Milo loved swinging from branch to branch, eating figs, and watching the river flow. Even though he had a cheerful spirit, Milo sometimes felt lonely, as the jungle animals were always busy. He longed for a friend to share his figs and his stories. One day, while Milo was enjoying a fig, he saw a large crocodile named Carlos swimming by. Carlos had a curious look in his eyes, watching Milo high in the tree. "Hello, monkey," Carlos called out. "Those figs look delicious. May I have one?" Milo, always happy to share, tossed a fig down to the crocodile. "Here you go," he said. Carlos caught the fig in his jaws and tasted its sweetness. From that moment, Carlos visited the riverbank every day, and the two became friends. Milo would toss down figs, and they would chat about the jungle, laughing together. For the first time in a long while, Milo felt like he had a true friend. But Carlos's wife, Clarissa, wasn't pleased. One night, after Carlos returned home from his visit, she said, "You're always talking about that monkey. Why don't you bring him here for dinner? I'm in the mood for something special, like a monkey's heart." Carlos was shocked but felt he couldn't disobey his wife. The next day, Carlos met Milo at the riverbank, trying to hide his guilt. "Milo, my wife wants to meet you. Why don't you come with me to my home across the river for dinner?" Milo trusted Carlos and eagerly climbed onto his back. As Carlos swam toward the deep part of the river, he couldn't keep his secret anymore. He sighed and said, "Milo, I must tell you the truth. My wife wants to eat your heart. I didn't want to deceive you, but I had no choice." Milo, though startled, remained calm. He was clever and quickly thought of a plan. "Oh, Carlos, why didn't you tell me earlier? I don't carry my heart with me all the time. It's up in my fig tree. If you take me back, I will get it for you." Relieved, Carlos turned around and swam back to the riverbank. The moment they reached the shore, Milo jumped off and scrambled up his tree. From the safety of the branches, he called down, "You foolish crocodile! Who leaves their heart behind? You tried to trick me, but I've tricked you instead. A true friend wouldn't deceive me like this." Carlos hung his head in shame. "I'm sorry, Milo. I made a terrible mistake. I should never have betrayed your trust." Milo replied, "I forgive you, Carlos, but trust is fragile. If you want to regain it, you'll have to prove yourself a better friend." Carlos never tried to deceive anyone again, though their friendship was never the same. Milo continued to enjoy his figs, wiser about the company he kept. True friendship is built on trust, and deception destroys it. Always choose friends wisely and never betray their trust.